The prevalence of familial hypercholesterolemia is estimated to be 1 in 250 to 1 in 300. However, the prevalence among patients with coronary heart disease is still unknown and not completely known. And this could be of added value to raise awareness among physicians who treat patients with coronary heart disease, to pay more attention to patients with familial hypercholesterolemia, and also if we know that the prevalence of FH is increased among patients with coronary heart disease, they could function as a starting point for a family-based cascade screening, for example. Now, the EuroAspire 4 survey is a large survey among secondary prevention patients in 24 European countries, and patients were eligible if they were hospitalized for coronary heart events, such as a myocardial infarction, for example, and then they were visited at home by trained research assistants who use standardized questionnaires and standardized measurements, standardized lab procedures to collect the data in those patients. And they were visited within 6 months till 3 years after their initial event. And this large database we now use to determine the prevalence of familial hypercholesterolemia among patients with coronary heart disease. And we found that the prevalence was 8.3%, or 1 in 12 patients. So that is really high. Furthermore, we compared the FH patients with the non-FH patients, and we found that some factors, for example, smoking, was more prevalent among patients with familial hypercholesterolemia than it was with patients with non-familial hypercholesterolemia. So this indicates, I think, that the awareness among physicians who treat patients with coronary heart disease could be increased, that they might be treating patients with familial hypercholesterolemia, and they should pay more attention to this. And also they could function as a starting point for family-based cascade screening. These patients are not all at treatment goal. In fact, one of my colleagues has been shown that roughly 20% of all FH patients is now at a goal of 2.5 millimole per liter. So there is still an unmet clinical need for more LDL cholesterol lowering.